Residents react to Obiano saying we will go back to the streets. Residents of Anambra Commercial City Onitsha have threatened to go back to their business should Governor Willie Obiano extend the stay at home. Order imposed on the state in the bid to contain the spread of the COVID-19 pandemic. According to some of the residents who spoke with Sunday Telegraph, the 2-week lockdown announced by the state government was already taking its toll on them. Most of them, traders, say that if the 1-week extension being rumored happens to be true, they will resist it. We are dying here and there is no government assistance as in other states, said one of them who did not want his name in print. Let me reassure you that people are even ready to die now than to be killed by hunger. It is either that government gives us food or money to continue or they allow us to go back to our shops. They can stop people coming from outside the state but not those already within the state. Good enough, there had not been any index case of infected person in the state, a resident argued. Meanwhile, there has been rumors making the round in the state that the state government intend to extend the period by 1 week to enable the state's fire service and other contracted private fumigation companies carry out the fumigation exercise of about 63 major markets in the state. The period has been very difficult for the residents to make both ends meet, as the police have been on intensive patrol of the street to prevent people from defying government directives. When our correspondent visited some areas yesterday, residents were still keeping to the directives of the state government, as most of them were seen in their homes, while a few were seen in pubs drinking and discussing COVID-19 related issues. A resident, Mr. Boniface Ezwoke, told our correspondent that the closure of markets and other businesses were already hitting badly on the people as hunger had set into homes. He, however, called on Government Willie Obiano to order the reopening of markets and other businesses in the state, as about 85% of Onitsha residents were traders and artisans. Mrs. Gloria Oluomachi, a widow and petty trader at 3 by 3 Junction Mini Market, explained that she was finding it difficult to feed her 4 children because of the restriction of movement in the state, as she could not travel to Delta State or Enugu State to buy Gary cassava flakes, which she deals on because of interstate boundary closure, and pleaded on government Obiano to order the reopening of the markets or the state's border. Thank you for listening to this news. I want to say that the Nigerian government at this critical time they are not they are not fair to the citizens at all. Nigerian governments have been very, very unfair to the citizens and very, very wicked to them. You made a pronouncement of lockdown and you never made a perfect provision for 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 uh, for their needs. So you expect them to be indoor and remain hungry and die of hunger without going out to source and scan for what to eat. Look at what is happening in Anambra State now. Look at what is happening. Is it the right thing? Is it a good thing? It's not proper. It's not proper. It's not proper. This is time for the federal government to do something concerning this lockdown. This extra 1 week added or 2 weeks added to this lockdown is totally out of it. It's not something that should be practiced at all. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This time. Look at what happened in the last lockdown. See what happens to families. Families are still trying to get themselves recovered from the difficulties that they have found themselves. And now the government are adding to it. Okay, look at what the people are saying now. Look at what they are saying now. You see, how can the government be becoming so much unfair? Okay, they are very very okay. That is why they have accepted the directives from the federal government. This is sheer wickedness. This is sheer wickedness. The people of Anambra State are saying that they are saying no to the extra 1 week added, and I think support them. I support them to the latter. It's too much. See their expression. See their complaints. Hmm? It's clear. You can see it. I don't know how if our leaders are really moving around to see what is going on in the lives of citizens at this critical time. They are not moving around. They are not one bit. They are only after themselves and their family. Can you imagine? This is absolute wickedness. It's our time the federal government, do something concerning this lockdown. They should do something about this lockdown because I for one, am not in support of this at all. God will help us. And to the people of Anambra State, I want to urge them to remain calm as God Almighty is fighting for them. God has always been there and He will always be there. No matter what the federal government may do, no matter what they may try, I know that they are doing all of this because they are very much comfortable and okay. They have all that will sustain them throughout the year they spend here on earth. But all of those things were gotten from what they from what they from the money they embezzled from the state. Yes, that's the truth. You're calling, you're asking everybody to go in. You're asking the marketers not to open their shops. What do you expect them to eat? What do you expect them to feed on? Tell me. I'm talking to the governor of Anambra State. This is totally sheer wickedness to the highest level. Every governors are now doing what they like, all because of President Muhammadu Buhari. None of them can stand and counter his opinion, and that's the reason why they need someone like Mazen Nanikano in this country to speak the truth and say it to their face. Nigeria is a country that we don't like the truth, and that is one thing. We don't like the truth. When the truth is being told, we just look at the truth as something that is not true. I will advise the people of Anambra State to remain calm. They should not worry. God Almighty is watching. He's watching, seeing all of this that is happening, and I'm sure He's going to deal with each and every one of them one after the other. See what is happening. Okay, look at you. See what is happening. This issue of COVID-19, where did it started from? It started from them. So you see how God is doing something. God allow it to start dealing with them and their families first. That's to see that to tell you that God is is present. Is present. So my viewers, let us not get ourselves worried. Let's just keep our fingers crossed. Let us remain strong. Let's keep hoping and keep believing that even if the 1 week is added in one way or the other, we will survive. I'm not in support of that, but our government, they are very stubborn and very wicked. They don't mind what the masses are facing. They are only after themselves. So please remain strong, remain for Christ, live for Christ, and